See, this is what you have to do for your family. If you want to escape the rat race, build your legacy, especially when you're starting from scratch, all over again, for the 4th time in your life. That's what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. So now, because of where I'm at in the Philippines, absolutely zero cellular service right here in the valley. No cellular service. I can't receive a text message for confirmation codes for the tools that I need to make things happen. So now I have to go all the way up the hill, a solid trek up the hill, just to be able to get a text message with a confirmation code, an OTP, to get my things done. But this is what you need to do. No excuses. If you want to build a legacy for your family, and make sure that you can escape this hellhole of an existence. So there we go, all the way up, as you can see, right? Must go up this hill behind me. So let's go. Yep. Anyway, let me tell you more about the system. Many years ago, 2003 to be exact, I built a system, a financial system for myself called the 3-bucket system of financial management. And it works extremely well. It is so effective, it's unreal. The first time I implemented it, it worked so well, I could afford a beautiful house, beautiful cars, everything. But then, to placate a woman, I sold all of that to move closer to her family, and I became cocky because I would play golf, get up in the morning, play golf, 4 or 5 hours, have some fun, relax, get home, work for 1 or 2 hours, and get paid at the end of the month. That was my existence. I got so cocky that I just didn't work my system anymore. Because why the hell? I'm making so much good money with so little effort after I built the system. And I failed to maintain my system. And as a result, I lost it all. That's what happens if you are ill-disciplined and you become cocky. It's a big trek up this hill. Look at that. Anyway, I started afresh again in 2008 when I moved to the Dominican Republic, and things worked. I got a job at the ICDA, Instituto Cultural Dominico Americano, teaching English, all forms of English, earned a great salary, implemented my system, built up a very good parachute, which is bucket number 1, until 2011, when disaster struck, medically speaking. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, and in and out of hospital. 2 weeks in, a month out, another 2 weeks in hospital. Kept going on for about 6 months. Eventually my medical insurance ran out, and I had to start footing the bill out of my parachute. Oh, good heavens. $72,000 down the drain. Then my wonderful friend Andra, awesome person, most amazing woman, stepped in, contacted my family, And they arranged for me to get the treatment I needed and to get back home to South Africa. It was the second rebuild. And I still didn't learn my lesson, ladies and gentlemen. I recovered, started getting back on my feet. Then the simp that I was took in a woman with her 4 daughters, got them a brand new apartment, furnished it from top to bottom, everything brand spanking new. What did the damn woman do? She messed it all up. Back to broke, back to very little or very few prospects. Then old habits kicked back in, old conditioning from the time when I was a kid. Got caught up in legal mess, was sent back to prison for 4 years, got out in 2, and started the rebuild process again. It's the choices we make sometimes are forced upon us based on our early conditioning, the conditioning that takes place in our formative years before we hit adolescence really. And that's what happened to me. The conditioning that my mother put me through all those years are still with me today. The germ of kleptomania was started when I was 4 or 5 years old, and it's with you probably till the day I die. But the wonderful thing is that once my system is in place and I'm making money the legit way and doing things right, then the desire to steal is just not there, because you've got the money to pay for everything you need, to pay for the stuff that you want, to enjoy the life that you've always dreamed of having. And that is what my system does. If you implement it correctly, it's called a 3-bucket system for a reason. Bucket 1 is the parachute. It's where you build up a 6 to 12 month reserve of cash that's readily available in case disaster strikes. Unfortunately, in my case, for medical reasons, it has struck twice for medical reasons. Once because I'm a damn simp and I thought that you could buy a love and affection, you can buy friendships, etc. And it took me almost 4 decades to learn that you cannot buy friends, because they're not true friends. They're fair-weathered friends. And that's why my friend circle today is incredibly small. I've only got 2 friends. And everybody else are acquaintances. Because those 2 friends right now, they're broke. They're not implementing my system, though they've got jobs, but they're broke. If they would just implement my system, they'd realize that they could have such an amazing life. But that's their choice. Everybody has the right to choose their own path, their own destiny. I don't force this upon anybody. But I digress. Coming back to parachute 1. Bucket number 1, the parachute. You must have at least 6 to 12 months of your current monthly budget saved up in that parachute. So if your monthly budget, let's say, is $5,000, then you need at least $30,000 to $60,000 in your parachute. All right? That's incredibly important. So in case you lose a job, you become medically incapacitated the way I was, at least for the next 6 to 12 months, you don't have to downgrade your lifestyle. Not at all. You don't have to deprive your kids or your family of what they are currently used to for the next 6 to 12 months until you get back on your feet, or you find a new job, or you start your own business, etc. That is the beauty of bucket number 1. But at the same time, as you are working on populating bucket number 1, you work on bucket number 2. Bucket number 2 is the growth bucket. This is where you build your own business. Now, I'm totally against brick and mortar businesses in this day and age because it still steals all your time. The purpose of my system is for you to buy back your time, to free you up to enjoy your life, to enjoy your family, to enjoy the fruits of your hard labor. Bucket number 2 is there so that, yes, for the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to work incredibly hard. You're going to work 16 to 20-hour days, if not more, just to build your system. And once the system is in place, all you have to do is maintain it. You get up in the morning, go play golf, tennis, go to the spa, do whatever you like, and then you come home and for 1 hour, 2 hours, you just keep your finger on the pulse. Make sure everything is still running smoothly, that you're still on track. But you've got so much time and location freedom because of what we do in bucket number 2. And that is what we're going to be working on when you join the school community that we're creating. And you do this simultaneously as you are building your parachute. You don't wait until you've got 6 to 12 months of money there and then you start on bucket number 2. No. You do it exactly at the same time. You do that. You don't wait to eliminate all your debt like the gurus say. First get rid of all debt and then you've got the money to build a business or to invest or to do A, B, C, D and E. No, that's bullshit. Don't wait. If you have mounting debt, don't worry about it. Just pay the bare minimums to keep them off your back. But you must dedicate money into the growth bucket because the money that you grow in bucket number 2 is going to help you to eliminate the debt even faster. But if you only wait until all the debt is gone, which could be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, maybe longer in some cases, then when are you going to start building your own business, building your own legacy, taking control over your future? When? It doesn't happen that way. And that's why most budgets fail. Because people are taught to live an austerity lifestyle, just to eliminate debt before they can start building anything. And that's the wrong advice that these gurus are giving you. You need to start building a business that's going to generate the extra income to help you eliminate the debt faster. And that brings us to bucket number 3. The most important bucket in my opinion. What is bucket number 3? I call it the dreams bucket. These are all the things that you've ever dreamed of having. That new car, a new house, that first class trip for yourself and your family on an extended 6 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever vacation. Anything you can dream, all the experiences that you wish you could have, that are the dreams that you've been dreaming of all your life. I'd like to go to Disney World. I'd like to do this. I want to go there. I want to do that. That is bucket number 3. Now, how do you get to that stage? It starts with bucket number 2. In bucket number 2, you're going to set yourself some goals and targets. And once you've reached that target, then you're going to take 50% of that target money and you go and you splurge in your dreams bucket. Whether you go to the casino and blow it all, it's up to you. It's your money. You've earned it by being disciplined in populating your parachute and then building a business that will generate the income for you to start building up experiences for your life. Because that's all that remains at the end of the day. You can't take the money home with you when you die, but you'll forever have memories and experiences with your loved ones. The kids knowing that I had a present father or mother, someone who took the time to go on vacations with us, to teach us the world out there. Those are the things that are more precious than gold. And that, in a nutshell, is how the 3-bucket system works. And if you join the school community, which is going to be free for everybody, join the school community, and I'm going to give you my new ebook. I've already got the ebook, but I'm redoing it with some updated information. that's going to help you reach your goals faster. So get in there into the school community. I'm going to make the link in the description. I haven't created it yet, but it will be done in the next 48 hours. So sign up for that and get talking. Tell us what your dreams and your goals are. Write it down in the comments below. What would you like to achieve? Are you as tired and as jaded as I am about living this humdrum life and wishing to get out of it? I mean, look at this place. Look behind me. I've still got a ways to go up this hill to a spot where I can find a signal to receive an OTP message via text. And then I have to do some shit on my laptop that I need the OTPs for. This is not the life. This is not what you want for yourself. This is not what I want at the age of 51. I've got a 16-month-old son and a 1-month-old baby girl who depend on me to get them out of this hellhole and into a better situation, in a better life. I don't want to tell my kids we can't afford this. I want to tell them, which one would you like? Choose whatever you like. Do whatever you like with your life. Daddy's got you. Isn't that what you would love for yourself and your family? Instead of having to traipse up this hill like I'm doing right now. And mind you, I just came out of the hospital 3 weeks ago. Blood clots in the right leg, infection in the left leg. Talk about trials and tribulations, folks. But I'm going up this hill no matter what, because my family needs it. I need it. I know of better, I've had better, and I'm going to get us back there come hell or high water. I've given myself 30 days in which to get the system back up and running and to start moving us in the direction we need to go. So within 30 days, I'll be making $500 to $1,000 minimum. Whether you're on board or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to document it and show you that the system actually works. When that first dollar hits, I will show you the Stripe account and what I do with it. Even $1, I implement the system. 50 cents to the parachute, other 50 cents will go into growth. That's what we're doing. So, if you're on board, type school, SKOOL, in the comments, and I will send every one of you the link to the school community as soon as it's set up. That's what I'm traipsing up this hill for, to get it done. So, I'll chat to you guys in the next video. As you can see, that big tree up there, that's what I'm aiming for. As you can see, look behind me. You see all these hills around me? This is where I'm at. And now, almost up there. And I'm gonna make this happen. I will do this or I will die. There's no coming back. If you haven't reached that do or die stage in your life, then this is not for you. So, all my fellow strivers, let's get together and make this happen. Love you all. See you in the next video.